Good morning, everybody. Hello, y'all. It's Monday. How y'all doing? Did you say your affirmations? Did you say your prayers? Did you put your whole armor of God on? Well. Guess what, y'all? As y'all all know, my videos was taken down. I gotta keep repeating that. So, let's get down and dirty with it, right? Y'all that live in the DMV, it's a nigga named Anthony out here, right? Drive a white Lexus with red interior. Let me let you know something. He's a fucking warlock. I ain't about to play no more with you. Video's gone, but my memory ain't. Okay, let's get it. Ladies, I'm telling you, stay the fuck away from him. Him and his weird ass bitch and the people that he be around. They do spell work on people. Okay? I want you to understand that. They do spell work on people. He thought he was going to romance scam me and get some shit up out of me. And I peeped his dumb ass. Okay? So let me just let y'all know something. I met this person, right? Look, stories got to be told. All right? Because I got to help y'all out. So y'all don't be out there running across this motherfucker and these weird ass people he be around and this demonic ass witches that he run around with. Okay? So let's get it. I met him at a gas station around Kenilworth Avenue, right? Looking back on it, well, I've been looked back on it, but the videos is gone. So yeah, this ain't like I'm just realizing this. When I look back on it, I realized that I didn't meet him by chance. He was watching me. And then he decided this is the moment, right? And there are people out here who can manifest, who God have things in store for. And witches and warlocks like him and those people here around, they target people like that because they do spell work and they figure out who is who, what is what, right? And then they go and so that they can steal and siphon energy from them. So he thought I was going to be a sacrifice. I told y'all in multiple videos, but I think the last one was the one in my basement. He thought that he was going to be able to sacrifice me, not realizing that I was already walking in towards my purpose, right? So he, I can't give you the whole, I'm giving y'all a little bit by little bit because I gave y'all all of it step by step before, but they done got in this account and deleted everything so the people won't know the truth. My fucking memory is the truth, okay? My memory is here, okay? For the taking, for me to know what was going on. So, what he thought was he was going to come and switch out my purpose for and and transfer it to a bottom feeder. I'm telling y'all how this spirit game go, how this magic go. Y'all better act like y'all know. These motherfuckers is out here. And this is a warlock. Straight up warlock. He is out here romance scamming people, siphoning energy, and trying to get over on divine beings and whoever else he can get over on. But let me let you know, he had the right motherfucking one. Okay? Let me let you know something, okay? Now, he tried to present himself. This gonna be a little long, y'all, but it's worth it. Because you gotta know what's going on out here. He tried to present himself as this godly person. Now he gonna tell me, you know, yeah, I got a what he said? What did he say? He said something to me like he getting ready to, something to the effect of him being a pastor, or he getting ready to be whatever this is, because he walking with God. Let me tell y'all something. This nigga is not working with God. He works with the devil for real, in real fucking life. Don't play around with him or nobody around him. He plays in magic heavy. Like heavy. So I'm sitting there, you know, in the car, and I'm thinking, how the fuck you working with God? Nigga, you sell drugs, you ride around with a gun on your lap all day, every day. You know, sometimes you gotta let somebody think you naive just because you need to see, right? Now, he didn't know that I had already went within before I met him. I was already get down, Pooh, get down. Get down. Hold up, y'all, I'm sorry. Girl, you better not scratch my chair up. You gonna get beat up. He thought that he was going to be able to come in to my life, right? Now, let's back it up a little bit. Now, at the gas station, my intuition was like, But I wasn't listening. Let me be honest with y'all. I wasn't quite listening, right? So I gets in my car, and somebody that was in my car with me, that was riding with me that day, stop, said, that's gonna be your husband. Get down. And my husband, I don't even know him, but she a whole nother story. But God gonna deal with everybody accordingly. I'm trying to let you know something real, because everybody that played a part got something to deal with, and it ain't gonna be nice. So moving back forward, right? So I'm talking to him, you know, here and there, but at the moment, it was July the 27th of 2023, I want to say 22 or 23. I forgot, whatever that. It was on the night that the big boxing, one of the big boxing things came. I forget the little boy name. So he thought that he was going to use me as a sacrifice. He thought he was going to come and steal some shit from me, right? And I would be talking to him or hanging out with him. I told y'all one of the stories. Like I would one day I was down on my land in my, what you got in your mouth? No. Thank you, ma'am. I was down in my RV and we was partying over at one on the other lot, right? And he calls, right? And so let me tell you how warlocks show up. They show up all nice. I'm telling you, and they lead with God and all this. This nigga ain't nothing about him godly. This is a whole fucking demon. I'm trying to tell you. And he do all kinds of witchcraft. All kinds. He plays in magic. Heavy. So if you're around him and you think you like his ass, he probably doing beauty spells on you. Beauty spells ain't just for people who to make people like you as in your spouse or make you look pretty. Beauty spells is used on people to make them think that you're a good person. So 9 times out of 10, he using a lot of damn beauty spells out here. Him and them witch bitches. And them with all that shit down low, all that. I'm trying to tell y'all was real out here. I'm gonna wake you up. So they use beauty spells to manipulate the people that's around them, so the people around them can see them as a good person. I'm telling you what he doing. This is how they work. This is how warlocks work. They got to glamour the people around them so the people around them can see them as good people. But the people around them don't know they under spell work. I'm just helping you. And so while I'm down there, right, we partying. I'm over there. And he calls me. But when he called me, it's somebody. In the process of the call, I'm asking who is, look, y'all don't talk about these braids. I don't care. In the process of me, you doing too much, girl. I'm going to put you out. In the process of me partying, right, he is, I'm asking who is this person, because I ain't never seen them down there. But we be, you know, we invite a whole lot of people like on the weekends, because we was turning up. I'm telling you, my turn up was just hitting my weed, and then I listen to the music, and you know we got games out there, we play, we do all that, right? But this particular day, it was somebody that I didn't recognize, so I was asking who it was. Now, remind you, he on the phone. He fucking loses it on the phone about why I'm worried about who this is. Who the fuck you think you talking to? So I had to say, because he on the phone going off. Now, this is the first time I ever seen him in this type of, having this type of reaction, right? So I said, hold up. I told everybody, hold up, I'll be right back. So I walk over to my RV. I sit on my porch, right? So I sit on my porch. And I said, you all right? I said, cause who you talking to like that? And he was like, oh no, cause something he was saying. I said, you need to get some therapy. And you trying to be in a relationship, you ain't ready to be in no relationship. Cause at this moment, I don't know that he got somebody. I don't know he he a scammer. I don't know he's a warlock, remember, because I'm just really meeting him, right? And I'm not talking to him every day because my life is busy. I had a lot going on. But let me just, I'm gonna bring you on up, right? So that was that. And so I went on back over to the party or whatever, right? So maybe a few weeks later, I'm down there and he calls me. I was asleep. And I wake up out my sleep and I answers my phone, right? And out of nowhere, I say, do you got a wife? You already know that was the Lord. That was the answer. That was the child. Because I wasn't even thinking about I wasn't even thinking about that, right? And what he did was he hesitated. That was already the answer. But I don't fully know, so. But the Lord definitely said he lying. But, so time goes on, right? And I started watching the patterns of the things that he was doing. But I wasn't saying nothing, right? I wasn't saying nothing. I just was watching. Okay. He keep doing this every time. Okay, around this time. I started peeping. I started watching. Stop, girl. I started watching, right? And because I'm a sweet person, right? I can stop. Get down before you mess my thing up. You can't get up here. I'm getting ready to put her out, y'all. Hold up for a second. Come on. You can go. Come on, because you being disruptive. Come on. But I'm not trying to play. It's time for you to go because you being disruptive. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, she was doing too much. So I started watching the things he was doing, right? And how he was moving. And because I'm a nice person, right? Sometimes I was giving people the benefit of the doubt when they didn't deserve it, when I could clearly see what they doing, right? Even though I may not know exactly what it is, my intuition was telling me, but I was still trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt, right? And so I was really looking out, like really not financially or nothing like that, but we got to understand how our presence can give coverage for people, spiritual coverage that they don't deserve. And warlocks and witches know that. So they'll try to they seek out people they know got coverage. Let me try to tell you, that's what they doing. Not realizing that it's a whole fucking scam, right? So sometimes y'all be trying to wonder why women be with men and let them cheat. Some of these bitches is witches. And they cool with, they do sleeping with women with good energy, high quality in God, not high quality in superficial shit. Because guess what they do? They want them. They let the man and the woman go out there and sleep with other people, so they can so he can come back and sleep with them, and they siphon the energy through sex magic. let me let you know. Let me hip y'all ass to what the fuck is going on. Y'all think it's a game? I'm not playing with y'all. So that the person that they taking the energy back to can walk in your energy. They can mimic who you are. They can look like the godly person. They can look like the person who people can trust. But if they're only looking like that through stealing the energy from the person who is really like that. And so this is what he was doing. Fucking warlock, I'm trying to tell you. And witch bitches. I'm not fucking playing. We gonna break this thing down since y'all won't steal the videos. I'm back with the fucking story. Now I gotta give you, I done probably did 100 videos. Well, I'm gonna have to give it to y'all in about 2 or 3 of them, but that's okay. A little bit of, little small minor shit and how funny the videos was and all that. That ain't gonna be able to be in here because each video had its own, you know, little touch to it. But anyway. But what happened was, because they didn't know where I was truly in my healing, they wasn't counting on getting blindsided by me walking the fuck away. They thought they had it in the bag. They thought that they was going to swap my life out for theirs. Let me tell you what these motherfuckers is doing out here. Fuck y'all. Your ass is going to get exposed. I don't give a fuck. I ain't playing with you. So, they was trying to swap my life out through energetically stealing from me, right? And once that shit didn't work, and I stepped off on his ass. Because once I started seeing the patterns, because God ain't going to play about me. And my ancestors not going to play. Look, you see this is how, look, every time around this time, such and such, he do this. Every time, blah, 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 blah. Look how he keep taking. He taking energy all day. He asking. He want. What is he pouring back in? I mean, they was letting me see the patterns. And so I got to looking at that shit like, oh, okay. My ancestors like, that's a demon. Playing in the dark. Heavy. He got all kinds of attachments. He got sexual deviances on him. He got all kinds of addictions attached to him. Poverty is attached to him. They start breaking that shit down. Hey, baby, when I tell y'all I got the fuck up out of there, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. But let me tell you what happened. Now, you talking about a woman whose life I was living great. My money, job, I told you I was working somewhere for 18 years. Job, lost. My money went down to nothing. I almost went into foreclosure. All this is spell work that they're throwing at my life because I walked away. And not to mention, shit started happening before all of this started happening, just from being connected to this demon. And so what was happening is they both was getting mad because she got used to trying to walk in my energy, trying to fucking be me. Trying to look like God got her, God is covering her, she is this person that God, that can manifest. They was manifesting whatever the fuck they had off of my energy that they stole. And then they got mad when I walked away. Now, initially, they probably thought, or he did think, she gonna come back. Bitch, I don't come back after I walk away. And I damn sure I know exactly what you are. Who the fuck coming back to that? But when I initially walked away, he probably didn't realize that I know what he was. He probably was thinking that I was naive and, oh, let a little bit of time go past. She gonna come back. Because he thought I was more connected than I actually was. And the little piece that was, my ancestor said, shoot, that severed that shit. He ain't know that. He thought that he had this shit in the bag. And they was going to ride out in the sunset with my life. I'm trying to tell you what's good. And so, the more time, that's been about 2 years. 2.5 years. It's been a minute. I blocked that ass, changed my number, and never looked back and never planned on looking back. And I think as time went on, they realized, okay, fuck, she ain't coming back. Now, you already know what was happening. They was slandering my name. They don't know all this shit. I know everything that be going on. I might not say it all, but you know, some shit I gotta say for the grand finale. So you know, when you dealing with people like that, they gotta get all the people that's around them because they're deceivers, right? They're manipulators and deceivers. So I'm sure the people that was around them, they was feeding them all kinds of bullshit. Some knew what the fuck was going on. Some had spell work on them and they didn't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? And they was glamoring themselves in front of these people. So that when the time come and they need to say, yeah, that happened because she doing this or she doing that. But the people don't know, they behind the scenes doing all kinds of fucking spell work and magic and shit that don't nobody know nothing about. Because they showing up to people as just regular, you know, regular dagglers, selling weed, selling dope, whatever the fuck they doing, all that, you know. So ain't nobody thinking that they on this kind of shit, but they are. And so they have to make sure that all of the people that's around them see them the way they want them to see them. And so when they take the person down, which they thought was going to be me, bitch, you weak as shit. You could never take me down. Fuck you going to take me down? You over there playing in the dark. Bitch, you can't take me down. Stupid. So when they start realizing, oh, she really ain't coming back. She really ain't turning around. She really not turning around. So they started throwing all kinds of magic and shit at my life to try to destroy my life. And see, it's just like because he's a narc on top of all of that shit, right? They have to smear the person so that other people can see why they doing this to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, they did this. But the whole time, all this shit they feeding the people is a lie. So if you feeding people that somebody doing this to you, somebody doing that to you, they doing this, And if people really fuck with you in their mind, they gonna be like, what the fuck? Oh no, yeah, what? Come on, let me help you. Not realizing that they being lied to too. You see what I'm saying? They using spell work on them too. But they don't know it. And so what they was trying to do was keep getting up every day, doing spell work, every day, like constantly, non-stop, throwing shit at my life. And you know, for the average person, all that shit that done happened in my life since I met this person, all that motherfucking spell work. I mean, they was doing a lot. Because the goal was, if I throw so much spell work out and the shit in her life just fall apart, she'll eventually think, well, maybe he can help me. Bitch, you could never help me. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was outside living on a curve. I would never ask you for shit. I would never come to you. Fuck you thought. You want that weak ass dumb bitch. And the rest of them that helped you. But y'all ass gonna pay, and y'all already paying. Bitch, you ain't seen nothing yet. And so, and they still ain't stopped. Life gone to shit. People done passed away. All that, but people don't know that people passing away and people getting sick and people losing shit is because they are doing spell work, and the backfires of their spell work is hitting fucking children, family members, people life getting fucked up, taken, people getting sick, because they sitting on the sideline acting like they don't know what the fuck going on. But the whole time, it's they ass throwing all this spell work at the wrong fucking person. And God don't play about me. So guess what? That them backfires is fucking their life up. Fucking the people life up around them. And they sitting right there with the people. Man, you know, acting like they don't know. They crying and all this shit, mourning and all this with these people. Playing in their face. And the whole time, they know that all this shit done happen because of the spell work that they've been throwing out, and that shit done backfired because God said, get that shit up out of here. My ancestors, this what you thought you was going to do? Yeah, well, watch this. Boom, boom, boom. Reversing that shit right back on their life and all the people around them. And they sitting back with them people acting like they don't know what the fuck going on. And they know it's from the backfires of the fucking spell work that they around there doing. They know that. And they sitting playing in the people's face like they don't know what the fuck going on. And you know what they doing? Yeah, because she over there doing this. I don't do no motherfucking dark magic. I don't play around in that shit. They done paid all kinds of practitioners. They done did all this shit. Went to all practitioners, then got sick. All kinds of shit done happened. They know I ain't lying. Yeah, they thought getting rid of the videos was going to stop this motherfucking motion. But I already told y'all you wasn't going to stop this motion. Yeah. You thought I was just going to stay on talking about the healing journey and helping people. I'm going to continue to do that. But your ass going to get taken all the way down. And the entire world going to see you for who the fuck you really are. A warlock and a witch, bitch. That's what y'all are. Y'all play heavy in the arts. Laughing and smiling in people's face while they life falling the fuck apart from backfires, from the shit you around there doing. Thinking you gonna fuck my life up, bitch. You could never. Because you want the gifts that God gave me. Tell them what you want. You want what I'm destined to have. Tell them what y'all want. You wasn't waiting on this day. You thought you got rid of the motherfucking videos. But bitch, I'm back to give it to them again. he have sent out death spells to me. If y'all saw the videos back then, y'all seen me talk about it. I talked about it yesterday. They was sending death spells so motherfucking heavy, y'all, that my heart for almost a month, it felt like I was going to have a fucking heart attack. I'm talking about pain in my heart, y'all. This is how they was really trying to take me out for my life. I'm trying to tell you. They want what God have destined for me. This is how bad these motherfuckers be on this shit. My heart was hurting so bad, y'all. Oh my God. I remember one day my cousin came over here and she hugged me. She was like, you all right? When I say my heart was so, it was in excruciating pain for a month. I finally couldn't take it no more and I went down to Nova. And they hooked me up to all these machines and shit, right? They couldn't find nothing. But when people do spell work on you, that's why when people do spell work and people get sick and they show up in the hospital and you ever seen them, the doctors be like, we can't find nothing. Because a lot, when magic is involved, that's why the doctors, they can't explain why what is happening to you is happening to you. Right? They done ran every test that they could run. They done did everything they could do, and they still can't figure out what's wrong because a lot magic be involved in that shit. That's why the doctors can't figure it out, because they don't know that magic is involved. So once the doctor said, once they did all, because I went to urgent care first. I had left my job. They fucked up brand new job opportunities for me. All this shit. Throwing this magic. I went to urgent care first. I left a job that I had just started. And I had 6 offices under me. They fucked all that up with magic. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get everything back tenfold. One thing about me, guess what I do? Oh, well, that wasn't for me. You know, I keeps it moving because God got me. I don't let bottom feeders like this, that basement dwellers, motherfuckers who hiding in the woods, doing all kinds of sacrifices, killing animals, fucking molesting children, doing all this fucked up, disgusting ass shit. I don't let people like that. They could never win over me. I come from God, from the light. I come to do the work of the Lord to help people see through the illusions of fucked up, disgusting ass people like this. So I went to the urgent care from my from the job, like a week in the job. Y'all, I had to go across to the next parking lot and go in the urgent care. They couldn't find nothing. I goes to Inova after that. And they hooked me up to all these machines, took me through the whatever the little machines is. Nobody could find nothing. Inova decided, well, let us keep you overnight. And I stayed overnight. The next morning, that was it for me. I got up with that fucking robe on. I went out to the door. I opened up the door looking for the people. Yeah, I don't know who need to come in here, but unhook this stuff for me. They was like, well, we want to run some, but we not doing none of that shit. I'm going home. I came home. They try to convince me, well, you know, the doctor, you don't know what it is because it's magic. I'm not saying that to them. So let me go home. Let me get in my sanctuary. And let me holler at the Lord real quick. Right? So I come home. They unhook me from everything. Get me to sign off on the paperwork. I goes home, right? I come in here. I take everything off. I get in my bed, right? And I have a conversation with the Lord. A deep conversation. You already know what he did. Zoop! That shit was gone. I'm talking about I was hurting like I was having a heart attack for a whole month. Swoop! Gone. It was gone immediately. But in that month, while all that pain, I was going to work every day, y'all. Like, I mean, I'm talking about my heart was hurting. Like, can you imagine feeling like you having a heart attack every day and you putting on your clothes and just still going to work? I'm there to learn. I had to learn a whole new software system. I had to learn all this shit. I was driving. I had 6 offices under me. I was driving from Landover to Brentwood to Essex in Baltimore, to Baltimore 1, Baltimore 2, all the way up Georgia Avenue. I'm running around driving to all these offices as OSHA for this company, right? While I'm in all this fucking, I'm talking about pain, y'all. Can you imagine being in heart pain, feeling like you're going to have a heart attack and trying to learn all this new shit on the job? But the Lord, hey, baby, God don't play about me. I'm trying to let you know what's good. I'm trying to let you know what's happening around here. So, they kept throwing spell work. Because what they thought was, we just going to do it every day. When we get up, we just going to do it. They was doing voodoo, got voodoo dolls, putting my picture in jars, putting my picture in the graveyard, putting my pictures on altars. They was doing all this shit. Yeah, they was doing all this. Because this is how bad they wanted to live the good life. I'm telling y'all, these fucking witches and warlocks out here walking around looking like regular people. And I'm telling you, and they be the biggest Bible thumpers out this motherfucker. Y'all better watch these people. Because they always trying to leave with God. I never forget I cussed. And he said, don't say that. Don't be cussing. Bitch, you talking about cussing and you out here doing all kinds of spell work. But that was his way of trying to act like he was so godly. Like he just, bitch, sit your weird ass down. You's a fucking demon that's out here trying to destroy people's lives because you trying to steal and siphon and take from people. You fucking disgusting ass, dark, demonic being, because that's what you are. And so they kept coming. This nigga was, let me tell you, one day, even astro projecting. I was in my kitchen one day, right? And I'm getting ready to go out my back door to sit out in the yard. When I say this motherfucker face showed up big as day right in my dining room. Look. Don't sit behind this camera thinking you know some shit you don't know. So don't sit behind this camera talking about something. Man, you tripping, Tracy. Just because your ass is asleep. That's not my problem. I'm here to let you know what the fuck is going on out here in this world and what people be out here doing. This nigga face showed up. He astro projected right there in my living room. I said, bitch, get your dumb ass on. And walked right out my dining room. Right out my backyard. And went and sat down right out there in nature. They was doing all kinds of shit. Fucking with my phones. Stealing information. All on my Facebook, on this page right here, stealing and removing and deleting the hacking into all my shit. Let me tell you how far they was going. But for a minute, they probably thought I didn't see it because I was up here loving up on y'all, right? And talking to y'all about y'all healing journey and all that. So they thought, well, we done got rid of this shit. She ain't talking about that no more. So, you know, we good. Bitch, you not never good. You getting exposed one way or another. Don't fuck around and play out here because I ain't playing with you. And so, to this day, still throwing spell work. And they throwing spell work because they're being exposed to the people around them. The people around them is waking up. They starting to see, nah, motherfucker, something ain't right about you. Oh, you said this, you said that. Nah, bitch, you lying because you did this. You told us this. Yeah. So they got to keep trying to throw the spell work and trying to find new tricks and new ways to do shit to get these people to stay under these illusions that they fucking trying to make them believe that I'm the person that's doing all this shit. Well, why my life ain't gone to shit then? If I'm the person that's doing all this shit. They got people believing, oh, she lived like that because she doing spell work. Bitch, I don't need to do spell work. I got God. I don't need spell work. You need spell. Y'all need spell work. Now, am I going to protect myself? You goddamn right I am. I'm going to do that. Every time. You think I'm going to sit here and just be completely open? I don't need to do shit. God got me. But I am going to do shit like sage my house. You know, the little shit that to keep me protected. I ain't that stupid. And so their tactics was to make it look like I am who they are and they are who I am. That's what a destiny swap is. That's what witches and warlocks do. They slowly try to steal somebody else's fucking life through magic and spell work and swap it out for their life. Poverty. Promiscuous behavior. All kinds of addictions. See, that is what their life is going to be, and that's what it was destined to be. But they try to they go and they try to find people who got the grace of God on them, and they try to swap it out. And see, why he was connected to me, shit started looking good for him. He was getting job opportunities. He was looking good to the women. All this shit was happening from my energy. When I walked away and I cut that shit off, it might have lingered for a little while. What it's doing now? Falling the fuck apart because I've been gone for 2 years. Bitch, and there's no way to siphon no energy from me. So now, what they gonna do? Oh, that's because she around here, she doing this. Nah, bitch, tell the truth. That was never your energy. You stole it. And you tried to live on that, and you thought if you could do enough shit to get me to come back, if I could just be your friend, any kind of communication, you was coming through my phones on all kinds of fake ass phone numbers, all that shit, getting other people to call me, all that. Tell them what it was. He's a fucking warlock, and them bitches is witches. I'm telling y'all what it is. Stay the fuck away from them. They do all kinds of sick, twisted shit just to look good for the hood. They thought they was going to come up off me. Bitch, I ain't never nobody's sacrifice. I'm highly protected. So ain't a motherfucker so snatching, swiping nothing over here. Now, am I going to say the magic didn't do? It did little shit, you know. stop little jobs, whatever. But guess what? It didn't stop a job that was meant for me. That's the thing. Because every place and every job that they use magic to stop, I was there long enough to see that it wasn't no motherfucking way for me to be anyway. So they didn't take nothing that I would have wanted to stay at anyway. And through it all, they gave me a break. I've been home chilling. The videos is gone. Y'all know I've been home for like 2 years. I go out here and there to work because they still throwing magic, but they don't know what I'm destined for greatness. So I don't give a fuck about how much magic they throw. Because they grasping for straws trying to make sure that this shit don't come out about how fucked up they are and what they be behind closed doors doing. All this magic and this spell work that they out here doing. If they didn't do magic or spell work, they wouldn't have none of the shit that they have. They use spell work for every area of their life. Everything you've ever seen them accomplish or get, spell work was involved. They don't have no grace or mercy from God. God ain't giving them none of that shit. It's all spell work that they portraying to the people that God is doing for them. So stay away from their ass and stay away from anybody that's around them. Anybody you see associated with him or whoever this weird ass bitch is or these bitches. Because, you know, people like that do anything. They don't give a fuck. They sleep with women, men on men, women on women. They do all that shit. They don't give a fuck. They will fuck children and all that. Be careful out here, y'all. Because he ain't the only person out here that's like that. That's why when y'all hear me talk about spell work, because I ran across this fucking warlock right here. Connected to these witch bitches and these bottom feeding ass niggas they be around. That's part of them on the down low. All this weird ass shit that they doing. They think nobody don't know. Fuck y'all. I told you. Don't play with me. And you thought getting rid of the videos, all my work, y'all. All my work that I had on here, y'all. Videos, I'm talking about so many videos that would have been able to help y'all. But it's all good. I ain't going nowhere. They got rid of all my work, y'all. They hacked into my accounts and got rid of all my fucking work. So that by the time some of y'all that know them woke up and started turning on and coming to find out, let me see what's really going on. They knew that shit was going to be gone. Y'all ass wanted to be stars, did you? Your ass gonna be broadcast all over the national news, bitch. Yeah, you gonna get this fame, but it ain't gonna be the way you thought. Checkmate, motherfuckers. I told you, don't play with me. Fuck you thought. I ain't scared of a motherfucking soul on this planet. Fuck you thought. Yeah, they was trying all kinds of scare tactics, all that. Bitch, I ain't scared of nothing. They was plotting on how to kill me. All that shit, y'all. Yeah. Let the people know you a fucking warlock, bitch, or you a witch. Let them know what y'all be really doing around there. Well, Guess you didn't think this morning was going to bring this, did you? Bitch, I told you don't play with me. But you decided, I'm going to keep on. I'm going to keep doing shit every day. Well, well, well. Here we go. Stay the fuck away from him. And that bitch. And anybody you know that be around them. Stay away from them. They are warlocks and witches walking around pretending to be people of God. They are sick, demonic, evil in the most unthinkable fucking way. Stay away from them. I'm telling you what's good. And if you've been around them and shit start happening in your life start going down, it's them. I'm telling you. Get the fuck away from them. Don't fuck with them. Nobody, don't ever fuck with them. Stay as far away. Treat their ass like a plague. I'm telling you, or you will regret it. Well, anyway, y'all. Have a great day. That was the tea for today. All right. Have a great one, y'all. And don't forget to love up on yourself. Watch out for these witches and these warlocks, because they out here. They come in your life as fucking romance scammers. I'm telling you, that's why I be telling y'all to protect your penis, protect your poom poom, protect your energy, because they sneaky than a motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you what's good. And a lot of times they come smooth, and them bitches come like butter, won't melt in their mouth. Watch yourself out here. Have a great day, y'all. And don't forget to love up on who's loving up on y'all. Keep your vibrations high. Keep praying to the Lord and loving up on yourself. Make sure you fill your cup up before you try to pour something in anybody else. All right. Have a blessed day. Bye, guys. Until next time.